Northwest Regional Primary Care Association, promoting healthy communities in the Northwest since 1983. In Alaska, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington, caring for those who care for all, strengthening the safety net of community and migrant health centers.
From the very beginning, this whole enterprise has been a mission. This whole enterprise started with a vision that everyone in this society deserves and needs dignified, decent, affordable, real access to health care.
Our mission is very simple. It's to take care of people with comprehensive primary care services regardless of their ability to pay for it.
We are what they call a safety net. Under us, there is just emptiness, and this is where we actually support those people who may not have a care anywhere else.
We live in our communities. We know our communities. Whenever they talk about patient-centered medical home, we've been that for, decades.
I really think about the origins of the health center movement and that notion of community-oriented primary care, and how it really looked at the community broadly and all the assets and the opportunities that a community can bring.
It's been fun. It's been a ride to watch this thing come out of nowhere and evolve into a really large and significant and an organization that impacts hundreds of thousands of people.
The difference that we've made in just many people's lives in receiving care that they couldn't have gotten, it really does give you the strength to keep up with the challenges and keep striving to do better.
What drives the work that we do collectively is a desire to want to make social change, to make improvements in people's lives and families' lives.
I think we're on the cusp of the most exciting era for community health centers since the excitement that attended their very beginning.
Our community health center is linked to other community health centers loosely, and the Northwest Regional Primary Care Association is our group that helps bind us together with ongoing education, opportunities to share some of our learnings and innovations, and help us grow stronger together. It's a valuable relationship.
The two big things that I see NWRPCA doing are providing trainings, especially providing trainings to new folks as they enter the community health center system, because people might have skills but they may be missing that community health center gene. And then providing the network opportunities. So certainly at the medical director level, but also at the executive director and financial director level. So we all can learn from each other all the time.
We have so much in common, and the issues that they thought that we were dealing with at our health center are going on at somebody else's health center, whether it's in Idaho or Oregon or Montana, wherever it might be. And I think that's what just makes us stronger as a regional association as well.
There are certain states within Region 8 that are maybe more progressive and more urban, and maybe the other states feel left out, but it's the same in Region 10. So there again, we provide a perfect complement to one another.
Through the regional association, we really do get to know our peers from the other states, and even like organizations and similar organizations from the other states. We really get to compare how our systems are working and take the best of both worlds.
So I'm from the Colorado area, so I'm part of the CHAMPS, and that collaboration between the Northwest Regional Primary Care Association and CHAMPS, we sometimes jokingly say it's Region 18 because Region 8 and 10 together, and the leadership opportunities that they've co-partnered on and make available to us in Region 8 is really why I'm here today. It's allowed me to rise in a leadership position, to be at the table, looking at our future, looking at how are we going to improve outcomes, how are we going to really afford ourselves the opportunity to go after the triple aim.
And I think what's unique about Region 10 is that they recognized early on that they would be stronger as an association of the 4 states, and then with Region 8, that they're stronger together than they are independent of each other.
There ought to be a trusted source in every community for people to turn to for information and for care. And that's what health centers are and can be within the context of a horizontally and vertically integrated healthcare system. I think that's where we're headed.
The movement is experiencing an aging process just like society. There are baby boomers and there are health center boomers who are all reaching that point of retirement, and it's incumbent to really build that cadre of new leadership.
We've got efforts underway to be teaching health centers within the community health centers and really developing a delivery system that patients want to choose health centers as their place of choice, and health professionals want to have the health centers be their employer of choice.
Well, what all of us are looking for is that opportunity for health, wellness, and well-being. And all three of those are very distinct, but there's an opportunity to start thinking about how care can come together, our traditional medical care system, with other partners to make a full continuum about health, wellness, and well-being. And I think that's really at the core of the NWRPCA mission. And that's what excites me about NWRPCA moving forward in the next decade or beyond.
We basically are being asked to create a new future. So this is a time when somebody who really takes what they wrote on their application to medical school seriously, and usually what that is I want to help people be more healthy and communities be more vibrant. You have an invitation to do that. And not only that, I think that the community health centers, where the needs are so clear, are the places where most of the innovation is probably going to occur.
What we're working on at the PCA right now is really thinking through a strategy for how we can better integrate community health workers into the primary care setting.
One of the most critical pieces that we have is developing the capacities so that the future generations are mentored and have the hope and enthusiasm that we do.
The Northwest Regional Primary Care Association has a special place in my heart because it is doing all of the things that we have been talking about in going after the social determinants of health.
It's NWRPCA's responsibility to see to it that we at the community health centers carry the mission forward. We cannot forget the mission.
We're at a moment in time right now where we really can change the trajectory of healthcare in this country.
Give me 5.